And welcome back to another episode with me, Quirky Afro, bringing you some Cities in Motion 2 on our Let's Play in Pittsburgh on a custom map. Remember, these links to these custom maps, if you want to play them, are in the description. I give you the links to the Steam Workshop version and the Sim Exchange version. They're both the same, whichever site you want to download them off, it's totally up to you. But anyway, we're back, and we left off by we finished building a tram line, our first tram line in the city. And to be honest, let's look at the weekly cash flow estimate. We are nearly going to hit neutral for trams. The tickets are actually going to overtake the expenses, and that's what I was talking about with trams in the previous episode, that trams just make money. They just, I don't know how, but they just make money. They're cheap to run, and they just make money. And this is one thing what I'm going to do also with maybe trolley buses, and try and get the buses off. The buses was basically just a kind of experiment, just, you know, because they're cheap, but they're very expensive to maintain, and that's the only problem. So I probably will not build much more extreme buses, extreme bus routes like these two. These three I've built. But I really just wanted to try with the actual demographics of where people live, and that if that actually had an actual effect of how people will use the transport. But I don't know. It's if we just quickly look at each line, the Business Express is costing so much. It makes not a lot. Let's make it simple. The school one bus is not bad. It doesn't actually cost a lot to maintain. It doesn't make a lot, but it's not as bad as the business line. And line 2, it's still, buses won't live up to their name. And then if we go into the tram, you can see the tram is almost equal. Profit is almost equal to maintenance, which is good, and that's what I want to see. So let's continue on in this video. It's nighttime. It's a Wednesday. It's 11 PM in the night, so there's not going to be much activity. But you know, in this game, 100 people would wait in the night at a bus stop or whatever. So it's expect the unexpected. Anyway, let's look at what this guy wants. This is Professor Jones from the Institute of Archaeology. We've located an important historical site right under your city, but due to the darn planning regulations, we can't access it. So here's our proposal: put in a new metro line, and we'll take advantage of the construction site to uncover the secrets of the lost civilization. So they already want me to build a metro line, and they want me to build it from this commercial building, and I'm guessing they want me to, what's this? Is this detached house? Oh no, this is this one. Oh, that's why they're different colours. So he just wants me to build a line that goes through here, I'm guessing. Put in a new metro line and take advantage of the construction site. So he wants us to build it there, I'm guessing. But it's too early in the game to even think about a metro system. A metro system really takes advantage of when you have a lot of lines and a lot of people waiting already and stuff. So building a metro right now wouldn't really make me a lot of money, unless if I made a lot of lines, which I don't have enough money, so I won't do it. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for another tram line, because I think the trams are doing a really good job. And I'm gonna be brave here, and I'm gonna build one that goes along this path, like along this avenue, because I think the avenues, you should just take advantage of them, to be honest. So I think and the buffer point will be here, so we'll build a depot up here. Yeah, we could start doing this. I think this is a good idea. Are you serious? Right off the map, it cannot do it. I think that's fine. There we go. But I think this is going to cost a lot, so we might even have to take out a loan. So whatever comes. So let's just build it and then talk later. Doesn't matter how much it costs. We're going to get it built, because we know that trams make a lot of money and they will give us a return. Doesn't matter if we even have to take out a loan. damn, this is actually going to be quite a long route. And there we go, we're going to link up already to this route. So already some of the tracks are built for us, so we don't even have to bother much about that. So okay, let's build some bus stations. And let's build 2 here. Let's build... Oh, there's no point of building one here because there's not much people living around here. Okay, let's build one here where wherever there's tall buildings and stuff, that's where you mainly should build. And this is a good place. Oh, definitely here. We have some leisure. And we have... Oh, this is a good place as well. And the thing is, like, if it does turn out to be a popular route, we can just add more stops in between, but I don't want to spend too much money now because I don't want to buy a lot of trams, if you know what I mean. I really don't want to buy a lot of trams. That will actually just make me be spending a lot more on buying trams because the route can't take it and it just have too many stops to travel at. Okay, let's first buy some vehicles. That's why I'll buy 5 vehicles. I hope that should be enough. The lowest Qatar. Something cheap. Lowest Qatar is cheap, I guess. I don't want to buy something majorly big unless we can buy this the scatter tram Nova. That's cheap. 30 seats. So if the route does get busy, mediocre. I'm either thinking between the Lewis Qatar and the Scanditram Nova. And it's only that the Lewis Qatar is just 50 more in price. I'm looking at electricity consumption. It's lower than the Scanditram by a lot. They both have the same maintenance requirements and pretty much both have the same seats. The Lewis Qatar has a better service quality, and even though the acceleration is poor. We could even look at the Prospector Royal M, but I think the Lewis Qatar would do it, to be honest. So I'll buy about 5. I think it should be good. And then we shall build another line, and we'll call it the Super 2. I normally don't name my lines. I'm just doing this in the sake of this kind of let's play, so I'm just naming them some really random lines. If you have any suggestions, just tell me in the comments if you want me to name, like give me some names of like the other tram lines or other bus lines or stuff that I would build in the future in oncoming episodes. So let's add. Oh, I have to keep that open, don't I? But I hate all these kind of pop-ups and stuff. Anyway, so let's build this route. Let's hope it will be a good route. Let's continue this down here, and then basically it joins this route, which then I think this would be actually a really good route because it will help. Both routes will get fueled by each other, and that's when people start using your network, when you have multiple routes at one location. I don't know, that's just how it just gets busy. But if you have one line that's not really connected to any other line, it's pretty much dull and boring. So basically, if I technically build more bus lines around these bus lines that are currently available right now that I've built, technically things could get busy. But we can play around with that a little bit later. So we've built our line, and let's have a look. It needs 7 vehicles. Okay. So let's just buy 7 vehicles and be done with that. Let's buy just 2 more, and there we go. So we've made our second line. Let's just speed up to just see how this line will react and how that line react. That is my main concern. How will this area react? So far there's not much people. Anyway, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, so there's not going to be much people waiting there. Anyway, let's just check in. Okay, still people are lining up for line 1. Oh, we have some people for line 2, the Super 2. Do we have anyone here who wants? Yeah, we have 1 person for the Super 2 here. We have no people here for the Super 2. Let's have a look at the economic panel. Okay, because obviously because we bought another tram line, it's obviously going to jeopardize us getting to that neutral target. So it's going to be still a bit of a way before we start making a profit on tram lines. But the more I build right now, the better. So we're definitely going to make a profit in the long term. I hope. Well, it's 8 o'clock. I don't think there's not many people using it. There's 5 people in that one that are angry because the timetables are pretty much default, so there's not going to be much trams yet. If it does get busy, then I'll start adding trams. And the thing is now, hopefully this maybe will influence this bus line, that people can take this tram to take that tram. Hopefully, I hope that's how the mentality works. And already we can see here we have a broken down bus, and that's what I really didn't want, but it ended up having that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I really just hope that the bus goes into the depot and just gets maintained, because I've even increased if we find it somewhere, I've even increased the wage for the engineers so that they spend 53 minutes per hour maintaining buses. So I hope then when this bus gets into the garage that it will just, let's just have a look at it. When it gets into, I just hope it goes into the garage and just gets maintained. Okay, so it's gone in. Loads of them have gone in. So I hope it doesn't just spit out a bus that's not working. But it might do that. I don't know. But anyway, this line, I don't know. This line was to me a flop. So I think I'm gonna reject this offer. I'm not gonna build one line that just satisfies one person, so sorry, I'm just going to reject you for now. This person, it's a good reward, and I definitely wouldn't mind building a metro, just not yet, so I'll definitely keep his offer up. Okay, now this is what I want to see. When I see little like yellow faces, that means that we're starting to get a busy tram network here. And that is good. And if I go back to my economy panel, I can't even say it properly. Let's see if we can influence this by some doing some ticket prices. See, buses are, people thinking the bus tickets are cheap, so we'll just hire them every time they tell us otherwise. And I think we can even hire. Yeah, we can even hire tram tickets, so it'll be fine. Let's see how that changes things. Still not going to turn out a profit, but we're going to have to take out a loan anyway, so let me think what I'm going to do now. Should I build another tram line, or maybe should I start building trolley buses instead of buses, because buses are going to be just breaking down. Even though I have to say, this line 1 is doing really well. It's not actually breaking down, while this one, however, is breaking down a hell of a lot. And these two probably have the same distance to cover, while this one, literally, I have not seen one bus that's yellow as well, that is in a poor condition. So this line's doing well. So if I had to shut a line, I'd probably shut this one that goes all the way here. But for now, we can just leave it. It doesn't matter. We'll probably have to take out a loan anyway. So how is my trams doing? Tram should be doing fine. Yeah. Right. I think I might build a trolley bus somewhere. Let's go back to demographics, because even though they don't really do much, let's have a look. Pensioners. I don't want to do pensioners. Okay, let's do blue collar workers. So their main home is along this kind of area. Do they live in the suburbs? Let's have a look at white collars. Oh, white collars live in the suburbs like hell. Oh, we have another request. Let's see what this is, if it's good. Hello there, I'm Anya. I'm delighted to be in the position to share with you our most promotional campaign, cheaper than fudge. Simply purchase your metros now and enjoy a partial refund. It's the deal of a lifetime. Act now and you'll also receive a silly hat with no extra charge. So I need to purchase 2 metros. Okay. This might have turned the tides a bit. This might actually mean we could possibly... Now, wait, he wants it here. This means we could possibly, and this is... We could possibly start building some sort of metro. Like, very vague metro. Because she says, basically, she's saying, I just need to purchase 2 metros and I get a cash. So I could technically just build an underground. I could build an underground basic metro, which, oh, it costs quite a lot. Let's just say, we build it here. And we just build 2 metros. We could build the cheapest ones, to be honest. 2,500. I don't want to buy something that will... Let's see, control cars. Okay, let's see if we buy 2. Yeah, okay, that works. So I get a better... Yeah, I've just made some money there by just spending about half. I made 2,000, probably 2,000, 3,000 in profit there just for doing a little task. Who knows? Maybe this metro thing will be handy to us in a bit. Who knows? But I was thinking of doing maybe a... Okay, we have some bus lanes here, which is interesting. Where do these bus lanes head? Okay. Could we possibly build could we possibly build a trolley bus route here? Maybe. But this is pretty much the same route as this tram. This whole bus line. So there's no real point of, you know, doing that. Not a challenge. Oh, I'm a follower of the almighty mechanic, and I demand you to establish public transport routes to our garages.